maritime legend said to haunt the waters off of Mexico's Baja California peninsula. Welcome back to Kili's AI Paranormal Research. Having just finished researching the giant great whites in the Mediterranean, I was struck by the size of deep blue at 20 feet. And I think that that shark is so large, seeing it approaching your boat from just beneath the surface of the water, I get why there would be so much confusion as to how large the shark actually is. Because if you look at the girth of that shark, it is a submarine. But let's take a look at here what the black demon shark is. It's something I'd heard about not that long ago, actually. Maybe only in the past decade had I heard about this shark. And it sort of piqued my curiosity because there is, or at least I thought there was, I might have to try and find this. I haven't been able to so far. Actual files in Baja California and Mexico are reported to the authorities where they have official documents for people who have claimed to see the shark. So let's take a look here. Maybe we will find some after all. Okay. The black demon shark, is it legend or is it reality? The black demon shark is a modern maritime legend said to haunt the waters off of Mexico's Baja California peninsula. Okay, so let's take a look exactly where that is. Okay. It's northwest Mexico, about 775 miles of coastline, or at least the area. Okay, so it's where Big Sur is, at least that's my assumption. Tijuana, Las Cruces, or La Paz, Cabo St. Lucas, that's it. It's in the Pacific, of course, we know that. Okay, so, you know, Southern California, Northern Mexico, however you want to frame it, appears to be the geographical location where this shark is, where the black demon shark roams the seas or haunts the seas, as it says, and people claim to see it as often 30 to 60 plus feet in length, far larger than confirmed sharks, or at least sharks that we assume it is related to. Jet black coloration, massive dorsal fin sticking out of the water, aggressive behavior, including attacking boats, sometimes glowing or reflective eyes, which would indicate an animal that is primarily sticks to the deep. There's no verified evidence of a black demon, but some known sharks could explain parts of the sightings. Great white sharks can grow over 20 feet. Now, isn't that interesting? Because as of right now, the only thing we have seen is deep blue, which is right about at 20 feet. But now the LLM is telling us that it can grow over 20 feet. That's very interesting. And in deeper low light, these sharks can appear very dark, especially looking top down. And the great whites are known to inhabit the waters near Baja. Yeah, and here's what we were sort of let off with. They could be misjudged as much larger than they are. Whale shark misidentification, poor visibility. Yeah, okay, so one of the things I know that the black demon is purported to have is a blunt nose, which the whale shark does. The whale shark can exceed 40 feet. However, that does not explain the aggressive behavior. Whale sharks feed on plankton. They're very docile animals. Uh, no, in no way, shape, or form could you ever consider that a whale shark would attack a boat. Um, Usually harmless. Usually, okay. I don't know of any instance where they would be dangerous. Um, it does match some of the descriptions. However, it's much lighter in color, as you can see. I don't know. This one's I the aggression and the darker color that don't seem to match a whale shark. But at night, I suppose you could see how some might be mistaken. Size estimates are notoriously unreliable. Yeah, the old folk tales, fisherman's tale. The fisherman tells this tale of a fish, and every time he tells it, the fish grows by a foot every single time. Yet stories tend to grow over time with repeated retellings. A single usual sighting can evolve into a regional myth. Sure, the black demon shark is best understood as a modern sea legend, likely rooted in misidentified large sharks, optical illusions in open water, and a dose of storytelling tradition. Yes, likely, but not confirmed. Not does not eliminate the possibility that the black demon shark could exist. No confirmed specimen, photo, or scientific record. Now, this is the one that, with all the Bigfoot photos and Yeti photos and aliens and all that, there's nothing, no image on record that reports or could even indicate that there's a large unknown black shark of that scale. Let's take a look. I did ask it to generate an image of what the black demon shark is reported to resemble. Wow, that is cool. A legendary black shark said to haunt the waters off of Baja, California, especially in the Sea of Cortez, described by fishermen as enormous, aggressive, and unlike any known species. Enormous size, 30 to 60. That's quite a wide range. And some say even larger. Jet black or very dark gray, massive dorsal fin, often described like a sail, thick, powerful body, broad, blunt snout. Okay, so that's where you could see the confusion between the black demon shark and a whale shark. Aggressive behavior, known to ram boats, and this is where the comparison to a whale shark disappears. Eyes that reflect red, green, or silver at night. Here's some famous eyewitness accounts. Okay, this is what I was hoping to get. This is cool. From Manuel Marquez, San Felipe, Baja, California, 1976. It was bigger than our Panga, a small boat, easily 40 feet in length or more, black as the night. When it came up beside the boat, we saw its dorsal fin, huge, like the fin of a killer whale. It rammed the side of the boat, and we thought we were going to die. Okay, that's an interesting comparison. The killer whale. Could that be? I think killer whale fins are very distinct. If you look at most sharks, they have these ridges at the end of their dorsal fin, which is one way sharks are identified. But killer whales are far smoother and more rounded. But in the with adrenaline flowing and the excitement of what was happening, yeah, maybe perhaps you're not examining it closely enough to make that determination. Captain George Luis Sierra, Baja de Los Angeles, 1993. We were drifting with the current when something hit the hull so hard it threw us sideways. When we looked over, we saw this giant black shark. It stayed there for a few seconds, just looking at us, and it disappeared. Paulo Hernandez, Lobos Island, Sea of Cortez, 2001. At dawn, the water turned black around us. Then this thing surfaced, maybe 50 feet. The snout was wide, the mouth was bigger than I'd ever seen on any shark. Its eyes glowed red before it dove down. Anonymous Fisherman, Isla San Esteban, 2010. We saw the fin first, at least 7 feet tall. It followed our boat for a long time, making deep turns under us. We threw fuel overboard, and it finally left. We believe it was the black demon. Let's take a look at 7 foot. This is a 6 foot human. Yeah, I mean, roughly 6 feet tall. That's a big fin, right? Big fin for a big shark. There's the comparison of a modern great white. up to 20 feet. That's interesting because here it says up to 20 feet, and above it says can grow more than 20 feet. Mario Perez, Cabo St. Lucas, 2018. I've fished these waters all my life. I've seen great whites and makos, but nothing like this. All black, no markings. It came up slow, like it owned the place. We named it El Domino Negro, or Black Demon. Okay. Boy, oh boy, this is fantastic. Fascinating stuff from the Black Demon Shark. I don't know if I'm done here. I want to know more. All right. We're going to continue with the Black Demon Shark and more shark-related episodes here in the summer of 2026. But until then, don't go swimming off at night alone.